When you're working with Azure Virtual Network Peering, it's important to know that peering is non-transitive. That means if you peer VNet A with VNet B and then peer VNet B with VNet C, the traffic from VNet A cannot automatically reach VNet C. Each peering relationship is isolated. If you want to extend connectivity beyond directly peered networks, you need additional mechanisms. That's where user-defined routes and service chaining come into play. Let's say you have three virtual networks, VNet A, VNet B, VNet C. You peer A and B and B and C, but you don't peer A and C directly. Azure's native peering won't allow A to talk to C through B. To make that communication happen, you need to route traffic explicitly through a hub, typically using a network virtual appliance, NVA, or a VPN gateway. A user-defined route lets you manually control where packets go inside your network. Normally, Azure handles routing automatically, but with UDRs, you can point traffic from one subnet to a specific IP address, like the IP of a virtual appliance or VPN gateway in a peered VNet. With peering, you're allowed to set the next hop in your UDR to be the IP address of a VM in a peered VNet, like an NVA, or the IP address of a VPN gateway in the peered VNet. This gives you control over how traffic flows, even across peered virtual networks that don't directly talk to each other. Service chaining is a technique where you force traffic to flow through a specific service, like a firewall, packet inspection tool, or gateway. In Azure, you can enable service chaining by using UDRs to redirect traffic through a virtual appliance in a peered VNet. Here's how you do it. Create a UDR in VNet A that sends traffic destined for VNet C to the NVA or gateway in the hub. The NVA then forwards the traffic to VNet C. This allows traffic to flow from A to B to C, even though A and C aren't directly peered. You'll often use this model in a hub and spoke architecture. The hub VNet hosts shared infrastructure like NVAs or VPN gateways. The spoke VNets are application networks that peer with the hub but not with each other. You use UDRs and service chaining in each spoke to route traffic through the hub to reach other spokes. This setup keeps your architecture scalable, secure, and controlled, while still allowing all networks to talk indirectly through the hub. So, what's your key takeaway? Peering is not transitive, so you can't route through a VNet unless you use UDRs or chain traffic. UDRs let you redirect traffic to a specific next hop in a peered VNet, like an NVA or VPN gateway. Service chaining allows you to insert firewalls or appliances into the network flow. Hub and spoke architectures benefit the most from this pattern, offering centralized control and inspection. By using user-defined routes and service chaining, you extend your network beyond peering limitations and take full control of your traffic flow. This is an essential skill when designing complex, secure, and scalable Azure environments.